Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Thursday, August 16, 2012. There's a lot to cover, so let's jump right into the charts. We'll start off with the usual S&P 500 E-mini futures. You will see the futures are trading higher by about $2.75 to 14.06 and a quarter. Decent little pop-up. We've been used to seeing this almost every day over the past week or two. Futures inch up a little bit or they're down just a little bit, but basically never too far away from the flat line. So once again, futures are trading a little bit higher. We'll see how the market holds up today. This is still options expiration. Tomorrow is the actual expiration, so you'll get a lot of game playing today, just like you did yesterday, a lot of whippiness, short-term moves. But we'll see how this market plays out. In any case, there's not too much to say out of Europe today. Europe is kind of a little bit on the tame side, really flat for the most part. You do have Italy and Spain both up over 1%. However, Germany and France are basically flat, and it looks like the London FTSE 100 is basically flat as well. They can print their own money and do their own stimulus, so we don't want to make too big a deal out of that. In about 6 more minutes, we will have the weekly jobless claims, and I believe the July housing starts report coming up, so we'll see how the market fares from those reports. But nonetheless, right now the futures are trading higher by a little bit. You do have the U.S. dollar index futures trading higher by 8 pennies, so a little bit of an uptick there, but you can see here how the dollar has really fallen since 2:30 in the morning. When the dollar pulls back, obviously the markets move higher. You can see the low here for the S&P E-minis. Low was put in around 2:30 in the morning, and the futures have moved up a little bit more. But nonetheless, futures are still up a little bit over 2 points, and we'll see how the market plays out. A couple things to go over here first. Let's look at oil and gold. Right now this morning, we do have gold trading down about $1 to 16.06 an ounce on spot. So again, gold under just a subtle little bit of pressure, nothing much there. And again, the dollar is flat, so we don't expect too much there. You look at the GLD this morning, you'll see the GLD trading at 155.42. It closed at 155.63 yesterday, so not a big deal there. Looking at oil today, you'll see that spot crude, light sweet crude that is trading higher by 17 cents to $94.50. If we take a look at the USO, which is our proxy for light sweet crude, you'll see that it's trading at 35.28, closed at 35.19. Not a big deal. If the dollar dips, and it's starting to dip now, then we'll look for the markets and oil to inflate. Once again, just take a look at the dollar here, just as I've been speaking, and you'll see that it's already starting to move lower. Dollar moves lower, you'll get a little bit of a pop in oil, gold, and in stocks. So again, that dollar is still very, very important, especially once the opening bell rings at the New York Stock Exchange. All right, let's take a look at some stocks in the news. First, we're going to start off with Cisco. That's the big one that has reported after the bell last night. Cisco's catching a decent little bid. I honestly just don't see a lot of upside here for Cisco. I can't rule out that it won't go a little bit higher, but nonetheless, there looks to be pretty decent resistance in here. I'm just not seeing any real momentum or real conviction behind the move. The gap up is okay. It's not a weak gap, and it's not all that strong either. You got to watch this level right here, $18.89 if it gets there. There should be pretty good resistance, $18.89. After that, it would be $19.73. So Cisco's having a decent little pop this morning after reporting earnings. It's already overbought, though, so I just don't know if it's got a lot more in it from here. 1889 and then 1973, two respectable levels you can watch for some short-term intraday scalp pullbacks. Okay, let's take a look at Walmart. Walmart reported earnings this morning. Stock is getting hit a little bit. Right now, I don't want to make much out of Walmart. There looks to be support around 72, and that level is held up. You filled a nice gap there at $72, but if it breaks that level, watch $70. I don't know if that would happen today. This is not a big mover, but $70 is definitely a lot of support there for an intraday bounce. That's the level I would look at right now. I'm just giving you the best level that I see. Let's take a look at Dollar Tree, ticker symbol DLTR. This stock had earnings as well. It's getting hammered a little bit this morning. Closed yesterday around $50. Today it's trading at 46.93. Right now, when I'm looking at this one, um, you can have a little support at 46.67. I don't know if that's going to hold up. The best level I could find is going to be really right around the $43 level. Yeah, you'll have a little support around the 45 area, so that could hold. But the best level I see right now is around 43.40 to $43. It's hard to pinpoint it. And after that, it's down to $40.29. That should be another decent little level, $40.29 if it does get there. Let's take a look at Electronic Arts. EA is the ticker symbol. Um, right now, the stock had a big surge in the pre-market, but it's coming back down to earth rather quickly. Be a little bit careful with this one. I'm not sure where it wants to go. It's been all over the map this morning. Again, 1460. It broke below that level. That was a resistance point, so it's come back below there. We'll see if it does find some support in this area, but right now Electronic Arts is overdone to the upside as well. It is coming up off of a 5-day base, so it has a little bit of strength. So watch 1666 and 18. I'm going to say 1850. I don't even know if I don't even suspect it's going to get up there, but hey, you never know. Crazier things have happened. Those would be the resistance levels at least anyway. Let's take a look at Applied Materials. Ticker symbol is AMAT, the semiconductor equipment maker. Last night it closed at $11.80. Today it's trading at $11.30. There's really nothing here. I'm not seeing anything great or terrible. You'll find a little bit of support if it does fall further, around $10.90, $10.66, and $10.50. That's it. I don't see this thing breaking below $10.50 anyway. But that's really all I'm seeing with the Applied Materials. Let's take a look at Cena Corp. Okay, this stock is coming off of a pretty decent 5-day base. Nice little pop up. It has some pretty good strength. Right now, the levels I would watch for. Right now, the stock's trading at $54.31. I mean, really going to have to look at $57.61. I know it may seem a little bit far from here, and it is. Also, the 200 moving average on a daily will come into play around $60. So you got to watch that level as well, and then 62.07. I don't even see it getting there, but those are the levels I have. I have to give you the best levels I have, and right now I'm thinking $57.61 and then $60. If it got through there, it'd be 62.07, but I'm not sure it even does that right now, trading at 54.50. You know, a little pop up, and we'll see how high it can go today. But the gap has some strength to it after putting in a 5-day base, so you want to respect it a little bit there. Okay, looks like the economic news is out. We do have weekly jobless claims, and we do have, I believe, the July housing starts. So again, jobless claims are 366,000. Not a big deal. Housing starts are down 1.1% in July versus up 6.8% in June. How much can you make out of this? Who knows? Markets are holding steady. They're up another point. Again, it's really based off of the dollar. The dollar dipped a little bit into the 200 MA, and you can see how the markets react. That's really all it comes down to. Nothing really more than that. So again, that news is out. We'll see where the markets trade out today. Again, keep the dollar on your radar. It's the most important chart out there. All right, everybody. With that said, have a great morning. Have a great day. And we'll see you on the charts tomorrow. Take care, everyone.